Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I have uploaded a video this week, and so right on with continuing doing Divergent. The other video I did was the Memorial Day for next Monday. I don't know exactly what day it is. The date, I know it's in May. Today's the 21st. 25th, of course. So continuing with Divergent, I want to do the first book, Divergent of itself. I am going to put questions on here, discussion questions, and I know some of you haven't read the book, or probably some of you have read the book and seen the discussion questions, but never really answered them in a group or anything. So I would like a lot of you guys to have a discussion in the comments of this video. I am trying to get more subscribers, and the other thing is, you guys discuss about the book and the questions and answering them. I am going to put the questions down in the description. They will probably be there when I do you know what. Also, I will be doing a lot of that with other books too, like the Hunger Games and the Twilight. Those are the three big ones I will be doing. I don't know what other books you want me to have. Also want to have little book club on YouTube, basically. If there's any books you want me to do, just comment down, comment and on this video of what books you want me to do next, with the discussion questions. And what else? Yeah, so I know some of you aren't big fans of Divergent, or you might are, who knows. Trying to do other videos too besides ASL vocabulary. Like I said before, I would like you guys to tell your friends to have them subscribe and comment down below, and I would really like you guys to comment. And in my previous video that I did with Divergent was the faction quiz. I haven't had any of you comment in about what your answers were, like what faction you were in. Can you guys please do that? And also, I really appreciate if you guys could also comment in this video too with the questions. You can do 1 through whatever and just answering a bunch of the questions in those segments. There's at least how many questions? Let's see. There are 15 questions in this book of discussion questions, and I would like you guys to answer them and discuss among yourselves and answering other people's things and have a discussion about it. I'll also be in it too. I will comment too, read your comments, and in our next in my next video of the series of Divergent, the second and the third book, I would in the next video I would pick the not going to pick, but I will praise a lot of you having really good questions and discussions about it. I know a lot of other YouTubers, they give away stuff or have like merchandise and stuff like that. I don't have the money to do all that jazz, so I'm gonna just praise and stuff like that, like not for you guys not to spend money or anything. So yeah, so let's get it started. Okay, so with the discussion questions, there are 15 as before, and also I said that I will put the the questions in the description so that you can read them too, than just having me read them out loud. I know probably some of you have the book, some of you probably not, or maybe not at all. Maybe none of you have it, so that's why I will be putting the questions in the description for you, like I did with the faction quiz with the Divergent. And this is the first book I'll be doing, Divergent, the discussion questions. So for number 1, it's what purpose does each of the 5 factions serve in society? What personality types are drawn towards each faction? Do you think these factions represent each basic personality type and fulfill all the basic needs of people? If not, what factions would you create to fulfill in any gaps? So I know there's a lot of questions for question number 1. It's just that it's like almost like a big huge paragraph basically for you to like answer all of them, but like I don't want you to like do like a big huge paragraph. Just like write a few sentences. It's like 4 paragraphs. That's like usually like a 4 lines or so for you to write or say whatever. But those are really good questions if you actually like reread all the books and then like write down like the answers, like, or take notes. Like if you're like a person who takes notes when they're reading a fiction book and you just know the answers, or like you know what there's not like right or wrong answers. A lot of people like comprehend the book a bit different. That's what I do. I comprehend it a little bit different. I know what the main plot is, I know what the main characters are. Just it's a habit because I've been rereading it. I always have different emotions every time I reread the book or rewatch the movie. I always get different feelings for it. Usually be sad or happy or in between or like scared. And there's like so many, when you rewatch there's always different emotions going on. So yeah, for number 2, what was the reason behind the creation of the factions? Do you agree or disagree that such a system is a beneficial way to structure a society? Do you think the factions are working toward a better society and a better world? Page 44, as they say they are. What about the structure seems to be working for Triss' society? What doesn't seem to be working at all? So Triss is Beatrice. So when she goes into Dauntless, she goes by Tris instead of Beatrice. So Tris is Tris, but Beatrice is Beatrice. So she goes with Tris, Tris. Simple name, easy to go with, because she is a divergent. So it's easy, like Tobias. His name is 4. His nickname basically, and he goes by 4 all the time because he only had 4 fears. So that's why he was called number 4. For number 3, what faction do you think you would have been born into given your family and its values? Which faction would you select at your choosing ceremony? Why? How would you feel about making a decision that would determine your life course at the age of 16? Wow. Number 3, it's pretty much kind of intense. Actually, like, all of these questions are intense. It's like a deep conversation and trying to figure out, like, about the story and the main plot and, like, what's, like, you always get, like, the stuff in it, like, from it, basically. Like, what is the other trying to teach or trying to, like, get out of the story, like, stuff like that. Like, what is she trying to tell you? Like, what's the main thing about the story or about someone's life? Like, how does she represent it? Like, stuff like that, basically. Number 4, what choices have you made that transformed you? What future choices might you also make? And how do you think that they would change you? Well, I really don't know. I have to think about it, basically. With number 4, I have to think about that. I made so many bad decisions that where I actually had to make them make the right choices to make the wrong choices, like stuff like that. So for number 5, how does the idea of faction before blood come into play throughout the book? Do you think this idea has a place in today's society, or is it contrary to what most people believe? In our society, what ideas and beliefs are people loyal to in the way Tris society is loyal to the concept of the factions? Wow, I'm not really good with politics, but I'm gonna tell you, in this book, I don't think they should have a faction at all. Like, literally. I think they should have, like, I think the others should have, like, combined all 5 factions all together and teach each other, and no walls and none of that. Because you have to teach each other, not just, like, teach just your faction. I don't think they should have that at all. Number 6, why is Tris government run only by the member of obligation? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you agree with her father's statement, valuing knowledge above all else results in a lust for power, and that leads men into dark and empty places? Page 35. Why or why not? Number 7. What does it mean to be factionless in Tris society? How does a person become factionless? So basically, factionless, it's like homeless, basically. Like, if you don't have money or a place to stay or a job, then you become homeless. That's what factionless means. Even within the book, it's where you don't belong in either. Like in the book, it's the book and the actual life not getting you are two different things. In real world, there are people who don't have money, don't have food, don't have clothes, don't have cars or shelter. They stay out. They get cold. They stay out in the rain. They don't have a place to stay, get warm, have a place over their head when it's raining. They don't have a job and they don't have money, so they have to go on streets and beg for money. It's sad. In the book, it's similar to let's say it's similar to the book. Almost. But in the factionless, in the book, as you can tell, and in the movie, the factionless are gathered together, taught each other, and they made clothes, weapons, stuff like that, and they have shelter. So similar but different in a way, basically. Truth number 8. Truth says about candor. It must require bravery to be honest all the time. Page 62. Do you agree? Which do you think is a braver faction, dauntless or candor? Would you like to live in a society like candor, where everyone tells the truth no matter how hard it is to hear? Well, I actually don't know about that one. I'd rather be in both, tell the truth, and be brave. So, candor is not really like brave, like dauntless, but I'll be in both, really. Number 9. During initiation, is it selfish of Triss to crave victory, or is it brave? Do Triss's friends have a right to be jealous when she ranked above them? If you were Triss, what would you forgive them for their reactions? Well, I don't think I would be like jealous. Like, the thing is, I would be a little bit jealous, but I will forgive my friends. I would try my best not to rank above them, but at least my friends tried their best and I tried my best. So that, yeah. Number 10. How does intonation change and transform Triss? Do you think she made the right faction choice? How do you think she might have changed if she had chosen one of the other factions? That, guys, I do not have an opinion or an answer for that. I have to think about it. There's a lot of these questions I don't know what the answer is because I don't read it that often. Even though I reread everything, but I don't actually reread it when I'm bored. Basically, I'll go reread it if I'm super bored, I got nothing to do. I just read, cause that's how it is. Number 11. What is the difference between being fearless and learning to control your fears? Do you believe anyone could be truly fearless? What does Triss mean when she says that half of bravery is perspective? Page 458. Number 12. Is forced desire to be brave and selfless and smart and kind and honest. Page 405. Realistic and to the society in which he lives. Disguise examples of people in our own world who successfully bridge different cultures, perspectives, or ways of living. Number 13. Triss's mom says beings as a whole cannot be good for long before the bad creeps back into and poisons us again. Page 441. Do you agree or disagree? Why? That? Don't know. Number 14. At the beginning of the book, Triss does not understand what it means to be divergent. How do you think she would explain it by the end of the book? Well, when she finds out that she's divergent, it's just like you don't it's almost like if you learn a new language or a new something new, you don't understand it until you actually learn it more, deepen your knowledge, then you'll know and take advantage of it normally, but not all the time. The last question, number 15. When Triss encounters her old neighbor Robert after their choosing ceremony, he is concerned about her choice and insists, "You should be happy," page 127. Triss responds, "The goal of my life isn't just to be happy," page 128. If Robert had then asked what is the goal of Triss' life, what do you think she would have said? If asked again at the end of the book, do you think she answered in the same way? How would you answer this question if asked? I really don't know. Well, my goal is to have a job, have my own place, keep my job, find a boyfriend, get married, have children. Who knows? Probably one day things will change. Who knows, right? So, if you, I know probably some of you read the book from the library or you own one or whatever. I know you have the questions, the discussion questions. As I said before, I would put them down in the description, and I would have them in. So and then in the next video, I would do the faction manifestos. So like each so it's like this basically in the back, so I'll do that in the next video. I'll try my best to put more videos up, so I'll do at least a couple more of more, but I think with this book it'll be the last book, the last section of the third part basically of the first book, and then I'll do the second book, but I don't know if it's the same or the third book. I don't have the third book. I have to look online. That's how I'm going to get the discussion questions, is from the internet. It won't be the same, probably be the same, but it won't be the same, it just depends. That's where I got a lot of my, there's going to be a lot of the Hunger Games adds the questions from the internet for the Divergent, Twilight, and the Hunger Games and Allegiant. So that's the ones that I'll be doing. So I will put the questions in the description. Please tell your friends and family or whoever to subscribe and watch my videos and comment down below. And I am actually trying to have at least 50 to 100 subscribers in this channel. In this channel, I am be doing, well, my main goal was doing a music, translate music and American Sign Language. But then, then it went and shifted a little bit to the vocabularies, and then it shifted to the book. So, now I am, and crafts. So my main goal is my goal was for this channel was doing music videos, but in ASL. But I guess your goal always changes. So my goal is to entertain. So the book, the music videos, the American Sign Language. So yeah. And the next video will be the last part of the book, the first book, and then be the second book. Maybe for the third book, I'll probably want to be doing just one section of the third book, because I don't have the actual book itself. So might have to look at my library and see if I can find it. Then probably I would not have to copy or print questions out. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll be watching how many views I get for this video and comments and how many subscribers I get. I always keep an eye on those things once in a while because I'm always on YouTube watching different videos. So I'll see you guys next time.